how to create your personality when you're around people, when you do not know who you are, you know?
And at some point you decided to move to Norway?
At some point, I really love the people, you know? I really found them nice, very, very light, and the communication was very good. And I just started to dream. Actually, I just started to have that idea that probably I would like to live in Norway, but I didn't think seriously about it. I was just thought, okay, that would be nice, and probably I would like to live there. I even never been there before. And one day it happened. I went to Denmark, and my friends, they connected me to a Norwegian guy. I got a beautiful letter from one Norwegian guy, and I went to Norway to meet him, talk to him, and I found he's a really nice person. And then I moved over there. So guys, dream. Do not forget to dream. It's so important. It's that what changing our lives, because when we stop to dream, we just get old. And
in what way were you a rebel? Like, in what way were you trying to show to your mom, to your brother, to your friends, I'm not going to march by your rules. I am a confident, I'm an amazing person, I'm strong, and I want to do what I feel is right.
You know, I didn't feel that I'm an amazing person, because I didn't feel that I'm a bad person either. It's just the way how we grew up with my brother and maybe hundreds of thousands other kids, you know, in Soviet Union. It's when you're not exist. You just not exist. All what parents wanted from us to be quiet. Still and quiet. That's it. If you're still quiet and you have good, you know, characters from your school, and you have points, and the teacher is saying that you are a good girl or boy, that's it. That's it. Nobody was interested in your problems, in your life, how to create your personality when you're around people, when you do not know who you are, you know. I remember I took my grandmother to watch the movie, and the movie was called It's Not Easy to Be Young. And I remember I told to my mom, I told her, I was maybe like 15 years old at that time. I told to my mom, do you want to go with me to watch movie It's Not Easy to Be Young? And she started like, oh yeah, I can see how that would happen. I see it's definitely very difficult to be young. What about to be like in my age, when I have so many bills, to pay, when I have old parents, when I have young kids, when I have my husband to handle, when I need to buy everything for your school, make sure that you doing your homework. What about this? I said, Mom, but I have a lot of problems. My life is not that easy that you could think. And she was like, okay, I got you, but no, I don't want to go and watch this movie because it's just hilarious. But my grandmother, she said, you know, I would like to go and see what are they talking about. So she went there, and she was amazed. She was amazed because they were talking there about how, first of all, how to create your personality when you're around people who also try to create their personality, to show the world who they are at that time of your life when you do not know who you are, you know, and different type of groups even inside your class, you know, like these guys are like that, but they're fighting with those guys, and those guys, they're just losers, you know, it's like a corner, they're losers, you know, and and it's a lot of things going on. It's so many things going on. And this have money, this doesn't have money. Okay, this got new phone. What about you? Oh, that corner of loser corner, it's coming very close to you. Oh my God, how to get rid of that loser's corner? And you cannot be friends with losers. You know, everybody wants to be with cool guys. But what's the quality of cool guys? Nobody knows. You know, and what does it mean to be cool? Nobody knows. You know, it's just a mess, you know. So when I showed it to my grandmother, and she came out and she said, oh my God, I never thought that way. I thought when you're young, it's just a cliche to say, of course, we are not 18 years old yet, because it like feels like when you're 18, life is just no problems there at all, like just beautiful, and everything is so easy and no responsibilities. So it's not like that. It's a lot of other things going on at that age.
That's right. But so when you were in school yourself, how did you handle the loser corner? What was your place in school?
I was moving a lot. I was like every single year I started a new school because my father, he was a military doctor, and we were moving from city to city. And when I lived in St. Petersburg, I was in very, very nice school, and kids, they were just clean, clean space, and we were playing all together, and it was just so nice. But then I arrived with my parents to the north of Soviet Union, and I saw the difference, It was very simple kids, and it literally looked like it's a lot of animals in one room. Literally, a lot of animals in one room, and no rules, So, and it took me for a little while to understand what exactly is going on there. That was my first time in my life when I saw it was a group, group of this, group of that, and they were hating each other and they were fighting with each other. And I was like, wow, check it out. It's very interesting how to survive here. And I tried to talk to my parents, but my parents, they were so away in their thoughts, because we came from big city to little town. And looks like they had exactly the same experience at their working place.
They had their own jungle.
Looks like that, because they couldn't even hear me. And I was like, help. They couldn't. They were so overwhelmed with that was in their life. And then finally, I just start to analyze the situation, and I think, okay, somehow I have to survive here. And the first day, I remember, it was the first week at that school. I remember I was cleaning tables with other kids. We were kids. Oh my God, we were like 10 years old. And I remember one girl, she asked me, do you like any boys from our class? And I thought, I just arrived. I even didn't see any boys yet. She said, yeah, but I think you like that Peter. I think Peter is a very good guy. And just to be nice, I said, okay, maybe I like Peter. Next morning, I came in the classroom, and on each desk, it was a label that I'm in love with Peter. And I just came in, and they're all like, woo. And I was like, what does it mean? I even didn't know what woo does mean, In my school in St. Pete, nobody did that. But by the tone, how they did it, ooh, I thought probably it's something not good. And I came to my desk, and I saw that label that I'm in love with that Peter. And I remember I started to ask the girl who was sitting there. I said, who is that Peter? I want to see. But she didn't want to talk to me. So that was just disaster. I came home all crying, and nobody could help me. And I talked to my brother. He said, do something else, just do not pay attention. It's fine, it's always a lot of strange people around. Just do not pay attention. I thought, I cannot not pay attention. I need to go back. And most hours of my day, I'm staying there with those guys. And I came back the next day. It was a little bit better. And I just trying to understand each single person in that classroom. And I found one girl who actually was a boss of that class. Literally, she was a boss. Everybody were listening to her. I thought, this is my target. I need to make her my friend. And I just thought that. I thought, okay, if I want to survive this without to become crocodile myself, I need calm lines. I need a good protection. I came to that girl, and we were doing something, and I started to ask her different questions, and she was answering me. And then she turned around and she said, listen, are you not afraid of me? I was like, you know what? I think you're only one sane person here. And she's like, nobody told me that before. I'm here for 3 days already, and I'm looking around, and I think you're just the one. I don't know how to communicate to other crocodiles. And is that how we started our relationship with her? Of course, her knowledge about life was a little bit above that I wanted to know. at that age. But she definitely helped me to survive there, and I did just fine there, and she helped me a lot with everything.